morning. I'm looking forward to the least mornings. That's sensible. Good morning, everybody. I love you guys. I really do.
But good morning.
Right. We've been diamond painting in the background for a little while.
And Rose can't wipe the smile off her face, but my lips are sealed. Why?
You think it's big now? Wait till we get that confirmation, girl. And oh my God, the roof is going to, I have to be the one to say it. I have to be. But
hey, no. That one you're not stealing my thunder on that one, woman. I'm saying
it was my idea.
Yeah, but I did the rest.
Yeah, true. It's all right. I'll let you have that because I know what I get to do, so I'm all good with that.
And they're probably going, what the hell?
Yeah. You guys just have to wait and see.
This is big, people.
What we do, always tell them, this is what we tell them, there is possibly a very big special treat.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
we just got to work out timings.
You'll see. Good morning, my squishy. I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my squishy. Come on, Squishy. Come on, my little squishy. I had to say it. Good morning, Tessa. Good morning, Cindy. Are you sick? I see you're sick. What's wrong? Tell me all the details. Yes. Are you okay?
Details.
We want the goss. Chantel, good morning. Good morning. Hello, Jay. Who else have we got in here? Travis, good morning. Good morning.
Did you tell Creative Chris to set his clock on the right time this time, did you? Because he actually made it on time.
I haven't got that far yet, so I don't know who else is in the room. I'm still scrolling down. Good morning, Chris. He did make it on time. He was at work this morning, I know. So, yeah. Good morning, Lisa. I'm here with my iced coffee because it's hot. Okay. That's an oxymoron in itself, but I get what you mean.
Actually, I was here with a nice coffee because I forgot to drink it because I was talking to Rose. Does that count?
I drank my tea while it was hot.
Hello, Amber.
Hiya, Amber. Spring is springing. I'm so tired. I need more. I went to bed late last night, and it's all Jenny's fault.
How's it my fault? No, it wasn't my fault. It was Travis's fault.
It was Travis's fault. It was. Good morning, Gimme. I loved iced coffee. I used to love iced coffee made with fresh cow's milk. So you get fresh cow's milk, put it in the freezer, chill it, and then make iced coffee. Oh my God.
I can make iced coffee, Travis. I can run and make iced coffee, but I can't bother getting up out of my seat. So I had to deal with the cold coffee.
Mine has to be tea. Oh, so I'm tired. I was trying to finish off. It takes me 2 or 3 days to do an art piece for the merch store. And I was determined to finish it Queen of the Nile. So I want ideas on what art piece should go up next in this merch store. I've got an idea, but I want to see what everyone else says.
I know. The witch herself.
I was thinking her too. That was my thought.
The mother-in-law. Who votes for the mother-in-law in the merch store?
I was going to put the first one up.
Yeah, the first one has to. That's it. That's before her facelift.
She had a facelift. Good morning, Brenda. Well, I can't have it now, Chris, because I can't have lactose. So
Travis agrees. It's almost near Halloween. So I still need to get those cats up, guys. I will do that probably today. I just had something very important I had to do yesterday. Which I'll touch on shortly.
Amber, love, this is my advice to you. Don't worry about people's comfort. Worry about speaking from the heart, because you know spiritually that is the way you have to be true to you in your dating. So that's my advice. Perfect timing for henbane, reckon?
Yep.
You're right, henbane is.
If you speak from the heart, it will come out more natural and it will sound more natural. If people can't handle it, let them step out for the time being. That's
Honey, I want to hear your passion for your spirituality, because that's what makes people attracted to it. You vote Miracle and Windsor. I will make that number 2. How's that? So I will have that by the end of next week, Jeremy.
Of course, Jeremy's going to vote for that.
And if you want your special one, just let me know, because I can set it up and send you a direct link that no one else can see. You know, Amber, to be true to you and true to your spirituality, that you have to speak from the heart, which means you can't dull it down and you can't worry about other people's sensitivities. It's one of the reasons why I am very open about my faith, because I'm not going to insult my date. And I'm not saying you're insulting your dating, but that's how I look at it for me. So be you, just be you, my love, and talk from the heart, because it's going to be so much better. Right, so henbane and then Miracle and Windsong.
And who's ready for the auction coming up?
It's exciting. We've got so much good stuff coming.
And I would like people to make sure they spread the word about the auction, because it really is important.
And thank you, Jeremy, for sharing it on your live, as well as the GoFundMe. Michelle had confirmed last night she is starting to receive some of the funds from the GoFundMe, and they now have enough of the deposit for the burial, so that is good. Now they're just saving up. We're trying to get the money for the service. So yeah, and
it is taking quite a bit of pressure off her to be able to have this coming through.
Linda, I wish all Christians felt the same way as you do. Oh, I can't wait. I will be bidding on that one. Trust me, I will be bidding on that one. I am pre-warning everybody. Okay, not that I'm rich, because I'm definitely not freaking rich, but I will be bidding on it.
It's all for a good cause.
Yes. I get paid the day before. I don't know if that's good. Well, Tammy will be up for grabs. There'll be one copy of Tammy up for grabs, Travis, just saying.
And there will be 3. Yes, you heard it. 3 TJ pens up for grabs. And a whole set of Nixie's trays up for grabs.
Of her new colour range that hasn't been released yet. And we've got Scentsy burners from Jay, a Scentsy burner set from Jay.
Yes.
And we've got something
jewelry from
Sarah, and some art and a couple of art prints. And we also, one of them is quite valuable. So, in print form, like print thing. It's a valuable one. And the other, Chris has knitted something, and those will be going up as well. There will be the first run of prints off my printer, which will have, this was the first print on the back, this was the second print on the back, whatever it was, whatever came off. So it'll be numbered, and on the front it will be personally signed to whoever wins the auction.
And more so, there will be one of each of next year's endangered species up for grabs.
On that note, I thought you might like to see them all again. I keep adding to them. So this is Jeremy. I haven't named this file yet. Hang on a minute. Where are we? Here we are. We have Gerard. We have Ollie.
He's nuts.
We have Frankie. We have Jeffrey. Not the one you guys saw yesterday, because I don't like it, so I changed it. and
We
redid
want these to be a bit more a la natural rather than the comical side of it. We are getting ideas for other things, but these need to be the a la natural. Hi, Sarah.
This is Noah. I love this one.
Yes.
And then introducing the last one that I've done up to date. This is Tammy.
Noah's named after a very, very, very special person to me.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Emily. Hey, Sarah.
I love how they've all turned out. This one is definitely one of my favorites. And you guys all know that, you know, eyes are my specialty. I know.
She does it to me every time with the damn eyes. That's what attracts me to her artwork is those eyes, and she knows it.
It's it's one of my trademark things. So the giraffe is beautiful. He is absolutely stunning. So I have now. Chris is in the house. I've got to remove this one. Hang on a minute. Chris, you better freaking love me.
I think that's without a doubt, woman.
I spent last night researching a particular Newfoundland pony. And then today I've made the mesh. And there's the Newfoundland pony. This is what it's going to look like. This is before I've done everything else to it. It's still got to rent cook, go into bake. It's still got to have all its artsy, farty stuff done to it. So this is what the Newfoundland pony's kind of going to look like. I was going to put a smile on its face, but all my art pieces for endangered are serious ones, not cutesy ones. So, yeah. So this is the Newfoundland pony. So you can tell Tracy that it is definitely coming, and she will get to see it later today.
And it's a bit horsey.
It's a cute little horsey.
Horsey.
But I've actually adjusted it. I've adjusted the neck, and I've adjusted the face, and I've adjusted the body, and I've adjusted everything. So it actually measures properly to what I could see. I've looked at photos. So yes, while it looks like a horse, it's actually a Newfoundland pony.
She doesn't just slap things on a program. We research.
Yeah. The bumblebee is probably one of my favorites, to be honest. I quite like that.
I saw that, and yeah.
You saw me finishing it off.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, my headache just won't go away today. So yeah, so that's all the news announcements for today. The one big news announcement we've got, we're going to have to wait. Oh my God. I think we might keep it from the other two until.
Yeah. Till everything's confirmed, only you and I will know about it.
Mm.
Although we may not be able to because we've got to get things in preparation.
Yeah, but yeah, if we get confirmation tomorrow.
Well, I'll email today and see because it is Friday here, so it just depends.
I know you do. I was just teasing.
Okay, there's something, I know this is generally not business talk, but there's something I actually need to broach, and this is the best place to bring it up. I had a message yesterday which I have yet to answer because I had to work out and had to have a conversation with the supplier to work out how to deal with this particular message, and it will be responded to today. Now, we have been pretty upfront with replacing canvases, and some are still sitting there waiting to be replaced. They are coming through now, including ones that have waited for a while because we've had some machine issues. Now, when a canvas comes through to you, if there's damage on side of the canvas, as in it might have been cut wrong because of the machine. Or if you think there is glue overhang, unless the glue is dripping off the canvas, that is a real problem. Also, names on canvases. When I do artist names, because I'm processing so many, it's easy enough to do a typo. The suppliers, when their work is processed and they name the file and they name the artist and whatever else, they name it as it comes from me because that's what their instructions are. The reality is here, I want to know, no. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to tell you now, we are changing our exchange policy on canvases because it's now beyond ridiculous. If you have to send me photos through support of canvases that there are problems with. And I know people are doing it, and that's fantastic. You need to show me what the problems are. If it is a problem like one Chris has had, which was admittingly my fault, we will bear the cost of that canvas. And I'm quite happy to do that because that was my error. Even though the supplier didn't pick that up, that was my error. But if you receive a canvas and the edges of the canvas are damaged, or if there is a little bit of glue runoff, which you will do, our suppliers do leave a border of glue past the drill area, which is easy covered up by washi tape, or you can even take it off with acetone.
I use the baby wipe.
The baby wipes. Then it's not going to be replaced. I'm sorry. Unless, there's a big unless on this. If you really want that canvas replaced, that canvas is going to have to be sent back to either myself or Rose at your cost. The reason for that is that if it is a print error from the supplier, if the canvas comes out, it looks like it's been smashed in between an accordion or between two bricks and it is so mashed up that you cannot use it. If there is a print error on the canvas where you can't work the drill field, if there is a glue error where glue is missing, or if the canvas is too dark and it's more than likely a machine error, the supplier will replace it. If it is an adhesive problem, which there's a little bit too much adhesive, or if the legend has been sliced into or sewn over, you get the legend on the side of the canvas. You also get, especially with our soft link canvas supplier, you also get a paper copy.
Which I use mine all the time.
Yep. You also get, on top of that, you also get stickers to put on your containers. So there is enough information there that you can, I don't look at the legend on the side of my canvas. I will look at the legend, my paper copy, or if you don't have a second copy, either take a photo or video or copy it with a photocopier. But the simple fact is, if there is if it's a workable canvas, then if we have to replace it, that is going to be a cost to us. Errors happen, and we know both sides of it. But however, if we have to start replacing a canvas because there might be a cut in the side because the machine's cut it wrong, or there's a little bit of overhang of glue, we're going out of business, guys. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes about it. We cannot afford to do that. But on the same token, if you're adamant you want that canvas replaced, then you are going to have to bear the cost and send it back to us. However, Rose said you would need tracking, but I've actually gone one further here. The canvas has to arrive to us before, so we can visibly see it to see what the problem is. And then if it is no problem, then I will hit the roof because it is a huge, huge issue to do that.
Yeah. So
Diane, I haven't seen the excessive glue on that canvas, and I wasn't calling anyone out. That's why I hadn't mentioned your name. The name, I spoke to Rose about that. Rose is not concerned if I've spelled her name wrong. She knows how much I do, but I don't mind replacing canvases if there's an error.
Yeah, if there's an error, if there's a genuine error, guys, we will work with you guys as much as we can. We're not trying to call anyone out. All we're saying, guys, is really simple. If you needed the canvas or you feel that the canvas needs to be replaced, some of these canvases are going to have to be sent back to us because we need to be able to send them back to the supplier. It's any other business would be the same. If you go into a store and we've spoken about this before, guys. Come on. It is not.
Cindy, I have actually, the supplier couldn't see the issue with yours. Me and the supplier have had words. That one's getting sorted. And I've told him to sort it because it was more than one canvas. And Rose actually worked on to fix the problem of the canvas. We're pretty sure we know what it was. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want people taking offense to this. Seriously, I'm actually going to be blunt here. Do you guys want us to stay in business? Because the reality is, if it is a problem that can be... No, Chantal, listen to me. I'm not leaving. But the reality is, if it is a problem that is a supplier error, the supplier will fix it. It's the same as if we got an Emily and TJ pen and there was a fault with it, TJ and Emily would fix it. It's the same with everything else. You don't go to a company and go, okay, you don't walk into Walmart, you don't walk into Kmart, you don't walk into Target, you don't walk into the mom and pop store down the street and say, excuse me, lady, I bought this product. It's sitting at home, yet I want a refund or I want a replacement. If it's a genuine error on the part of the supplier, they will replace it. There's certain things you can't avoid. There was a machine issue. I have worn so much crap over the machine issue that's gone on that we have tried to fix that I'm at the end of my tether over it. I held off replacing some canvases because of the reason of the machine error had to be fixed, because it was no good to me to say to the supplier, okay, let's send these canvases out again and have the same problem happen, because it was something that took a while to fix, and Diane's canvas was the reason that happened. Was there a good reason to show why that needed to happen. But however, if it is something, if I've seen a visible canvas where the drill field is awesome and I have shown Rose, then it has to come back to us before we are going to replace it. I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to be firm on that. Otherwise, we won't be in business.
If you don't want the canvas and you send it back to us and it's workable, and like the drill field is workable, we replace that. This is the scenario. We replace the canvas for you at our cost. That comes out of money that we've got in the business. And right now, with China doing everything that it's doing, there isn't a lot of that, guys. So we're trying to cut back costs and we're trying to cut back spending. We're trying to make it fair. So pretty much what's going to happen is, a good example, since Diane's made it clear that it was her canvas this time. And I'm not saying that to be nasty. Please don't think I am. So all we're asking is for the canvas to be sent back to me in this case. It's Kenzie canvas. It's one I'm happy to work on. The drill field 15. I trim my canvases anyway. So the name being on it is not an issue because my name sits on the corner of every one of my paintings. So I don't care. Okay. So I'm paying for that canvas. So I'm personally paying for Diane's replacement because I want that canvas. All right. So all we're asking is, if you have an issue and you feel the canvas needs to be brought back, it needs to come back to us. If it is workable and we can sell it and at least cover the costs of your canvas that we have to fork out to replace, then that's what we're doing. If it needs to go back to the supplier, we can send it back to the supplier. We can't get any more transparent than that. Glue, there are certain things, guys, you can fix yourself and you can work around. You know this. You guys are seasoned diamond painters.
I'm looking for a particular canvas. Bear with me. Okay. Let me share a screen.
Okay, Lisa, that's when you contact us and we work with you on that one. Crumpled ones that have come through the shipping, that gets a big blast from Jenny. Trust me, not to you, but to the shipping
supplier.
company.
Trust me. I deal. Okay, this is a perfect example of a canvas that's not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And this is what you're talking about, Lisa. If your canvas arrives like this, let me know. But let me know with pictures. Pictures tell 1,000 words when I'm dealing with someone else. So
it's not that we don't believe you.
Crumpled, it's got nothing to do with you. It's actually a shipping company, and that's between the shipping company and the suppliers. But what I'm talking about is canvases that are workable. People out there know there's things you can do to take the excessive glue off, and it does happen. But we need photos, and if you want us to replace a canvas, you're going to have to send back the existing canvas. This isn't one that's in the processes of being replaced at the moment. I mean, I didn't want to upset anyone. That's why I didn't bring any names into this. But the reality is because COVID's hitting us badly. Like everybody else, COVID's hitting us extremely badly. We need to be realistic with this, and we are upfront with you guys. I'm not going to sit there and go, yeah, I'm going to replace everyone if it's a workable canvas. But a canvas like that, or a canvas that is not sticking, or a canvas that is too dark, I'm pretty sure they're sitting there waiting to be replaced, Lisa.
Okay. So, guys, that's all we say. It's not that we don't believe you. We need the proof to show the supplier, or we need to see the proof so that we can work out which direction we're going in. It is not, some creases you can iron out, some creases. This one came with, you guys remember, this one came with a few big creases that I'm working on. Yeah. I laid it out, and as I'm going, there's still a few little creases, but as I'm rolling it up the desk, I lean on it, and it's
soft link canvas is poured glue is more forgiving than double-sided adhesive. The one I showed you is a DSO, so that's a lost cause. That should never have happened. I have organised for replacements, guys, but because China is in lockdown, that's where it stays at the moment until they come out of lockdown.
China in lockdown has hit us hard this year. They've been in lockdown down 3 times. Really bad, guys. Financially, as a business, it has hit us hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys have all heard me saying I need to get a job. This is why, because we don't have the income coming in at the moment because of the lockdowns. It affects not just our business, but lots of businesses. And we are barely hanging on by our teeth right now. So we don't want to hear, when we can't do anything, right? We can't replace anything. We can't get orders processed. We can't do jack shit right now. And I'm going to be blunt with you guys, because China's in lockdown. We can't overload the supplier, because there's always the last lot that we sent through is still sitting in a warehouse. So nothing can be sent to the supplier until that's been cleared.
Well, basically,
we've got a backlog. They've got a backlog. Yeah. Shipping companies have got a backlog. China's in a complete freaking lockdown. Let's be realistic. We're complaining about diamond paintings being replaced. We're complaining about diamond paintings not arriving on time for events. You guys, we're all living our lives. This is a first world problem. Seriously.
Yeah.
We're all living our lives. We're all able to go out. We're all able to do things. China's in lockdown. These people are struggling. Yeah, they're struggling to feed their families and pay their bills and everything else. So let's put this into perspective, and I'm going to be blunt. I don't give a shit whether your diamond painting has arrived. And I say this not because I don't care. I say this because I care about what's going on in China. There are people starving in China because they can't get out and earn an income. There are children. There are elderly people. This is a whole lot bigger than a frickin' diamond painting. Yeah.
And yes, Lisa, I'm slowly see, I converse with the suppliers. I'm the one that deals with the suppliers. I converse with the suppliers. I am dealing with problems one at a time. One of the problems I am going to be talking about with them all soon is the fact of packaging. We're trying to look at ways to package to stop this from happening, because transport companies don't give a rat's ass how they treat packages, and that's where the damage comes in.
Amazon's worse. I'm sorry, Amazon is worse. So many packages I've had from Amazon. Not that I spend a lot on Amazon, but like I got the free wings. You should have seen the box that the 5 wings came in. It was munted. Absolutely.
The box I got with Eeyore was actually squished, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm hoping that's nothing. When he took it out, because I was standing at the front, I heard his truck pull up. So I walked out there and I saw him pull this box out, and it was squished a bit. And I'm thinking, well, it's obviously been more squished than that. God, I'm hoping there's something that's not breakable in there, because until I actually got the box in my hands, I didn't realize what was in it. So I'm thinking, I hope it's not broken. But we are working on the problems, and people have to not take things personally. We have been known to be upfront. Yeah, I dropped the ball on a lot of things, but in some ways I've had my ass kicked unfairly, because there have been things out of my control in this, in this whole scenario. So people have had to wait, and they think, and it's affected me really badly. It's actually stressing me out at the moment. But people just have to be patient, because things are going to come. I mean, I was asked yesterday if COVID will stay on the canvases.
Okay, guys, I'm going to deal with this one. Right. When your stuff leaves China, it goes through a biosecurity. So it is sprayed, it is wiped down, it is whatever. Every parcel that leaves every country right now they have things in place. There is things called biosecurity. By the time your canvas reaches you, that you can guarantee, unless someone who picked it up from the depot and actually put it onto the thing and then put it onto the truck, and then the truck has delivered it to you, has COVID, the chances of you getting COVID off a canvas is probably, you've got more chance of getting COVID going to the supermarket. Okay, so let's be realistic. Okay, it's okay. People ask weird questions to us all the time. I had someone message me on the merch store asking me, what was it? Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. I've lost it.
It'll come back to you. But seriously, guys, we love what we do. We don't do it just for money. We actually love what we do. We're going to be blunt when the issue's coming up, and I think we need to be even more blunt. And if it needs to be addressed on this forum, we will address it on this forum. I know we don't like the business talk. I'm not going to take business questions, because they need to be asked in the relevant circumstance. But the reality of it is that we will fix problems when they are. But if you're complaining about a canvas because there's glue running down the side when you know you can fix that, or if something has been cut wrong because the machine did that, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with the drill field, I'm sorry, guys. If you want a replacement, then by all means turn around and we will replace it, but you will have to send it back to us at your cost. We are not covering the cost for that. Yeah, that's the problem. There's a lot of unknown information in regards to COVID. So people have got the fear factor of, is COVID on my parcel? And it was just one that took me back, because I've never been asked that one before.
At the end of the day, guys, we're doing everything we possibly can to keep us floating, keep us doing what we need to do. Yeah, this is not personal. It's not about friendships. It's not about anything else. Business is business, guys. We can be as approachable and fun loving and that as you like us to be, but we can't always be that way when it starts affecting the business. And this, sadly, I will be talking to Diane later. Don't worry.
I just sent you a message about that.
Yeah, I will be having a one-on-one talk with Diane later, and explain a few things. But yeah,
perhaps maybe one of, and I'm dropping this on the affiliates here. Maybe one of our affiliates that runs a channel wants to create a video on what you can do if a canvas comes like that, how you can fix the problems without going to the supplier first.
It depends on how long things take to get to you. Like, and with canvases, they take what?
Depends. Sometimes it can from the time when I get when tracking actually starts moving. That's when I send you your tracking number. So if you see on a thing that it might say that it was sent out a week and a half ago, but yet you've only just got tracking, it's because it hasn't moved yet. So, and that's going to happen with some canvases because I have tracking numbers, but they are not moving, so I'm not sending them out. Basically, what will happen is it normally takes from the time tracking starts moving, it's 2 to 3, sometimes 4 weeks, just depending on different services and
different countries.
Yeah.
If it's got to come down to us, it takes forever. Trust me. Sometimes I have been pleasantly surprised a few times.
There you go. Sarah said about folders. She holds that they have to have them for 72 hours before reuse, and you're very likely to get COVID from something like that. You'd have to be the unluckiest person in the world to get COVID from that sort of thing. Especially, like Rose said, when they're coming in the country, biosecurity is paramount, and our local biosecurity for Queensland is 10 minutes down the road, or 15.
There's some tricks. If you're having glue issues, guys, there's 2 tricks that things have just been put in there. Stacey's doing a video. She'll be releasing that in the next few days. Amber's also said, it's put a blow dryer on it and it will become freshly sticky again too. I've done that trick. Sadly, I'd leaned on it with my boob. It was the breast cancer piece I was doing, and it just would. I literally removed all the sticky with my boob. It was all on my boob, but not on the right boob, which was the boob I was doing.
I remember that.
Yeah, I have sheets of double-sided adhesive, and I just put that on there.
Yeah. Double-sided adhesive, even on a poured canvas. If you lose the sticky in an area, you can use double-sided adhesive. But of course, if it's a canvas like some that have come, that there is like big patches of no sticky. It was genuinely a machine problem that wasn't picked up till later. And the problem with the machine problem when it wasn't picked up is it was actually creating some dark canvases as well. I put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4. I've come up with the answer. So, and I had just sent all them through to the supplier to redo them. And of course, lockdown hits. So we aren't forgetting people, but it's been a heck of a time.
Guys, Jenny and I've got canvases locked up in China just as much as you guys.
I have my BCA canvas for October locked up in the lockdown.
I have a birthday present locked up from Sarah in the freaking lot. So,
yeah.
I have a couple of other ones as well that are stuck in there. But at the end of the day, to quote someone who I respect very much, there is no such thing as a diamond painting emergency. You've all got stations to do. And I know most of you have stations. If you're desperate and you don't have anything, there is always Amazon who has them in stock. There is, heaven forbid, I say the word, DAC has them in the warehouses. But even then, shipping's still affecting them as well. It's just one of those things. We print on demand because you get fresh canvases every time. Well, and sadly, with COVID, this is the risk we take.
But the problem is with us, okay, I could turn around and go back to my days of before I expanded everything, even before Rose come on board. And I could go back to the days where it was just a DCA canvas, where it was limited sizes. There was no ABs. There was no crystal drills. There was no huge selections. I could go back to that. But because our canvases, we have a design your own canvas. You design what you want, how you want it. I don't get them pre-printed for that reason, because not everyone wants the same thing. I'd have to have a warehouse just to stock everything, and we don't have the money for a warehouse. Did you freeze or no? You didn't.
No.
I mean, I honestly wish we had the ability to print. I often thought about, if I had the money, I would actually I would get machinery and do it over here. But then on that same token, your costs do go up because of your wages for your staff, your building costs and everything. Your cost of your canvas is going to go up. That's why it's preferable for us to get our canvases printed the way we are. And I have sourced, believe me, I sourced the suppliers, and we check the suppliers out before we take a supplier on.
Can you do this? And I'm going to go sort something else out. I will be back though, guys.
Okay. Oh, gee. Okay, that's weird. Hey, Tommy. Yeah, covering costs is really hard. But we don't have a problem if there's a problem with the canvas. Sometimes, and unfortunately, it does take longer. And I'd love for us to be able to get things done very quickly. It's also postage issues are a pain in the butt. We've had a major postage issue with something we've been waiting to arrive. And this was sent, to give you an idea, this parcel was sent to me on the 12th of July. It's somewhere in Australia finally now. I think she's already put the kid. I'm not sure if she's put the kids to bed or not. Okay, that's freaky. Bye, Em. Take care. We love doing what we're doing. We love doing the YouTube. We love doing the business. It's sometimes problems come up, and it's not, guys, don't get me wrong, it's not directed at anyone, and that is why I didn't name names. It's just that this had to be brought up for everyone to know that we are going to change things. When we change things for the better of the company. We change things for the better of you guys. We don't do it lightly, and there are just things we're going to have to implement to make sure the company stays in the way it is. See, I'd rather know if you can fix it yourself, fantastic, guys. But what I'd rather do is if you have a problem, is even if you're going to fix it yourself, is please let me know, because you guys are our quality control. When you get them, we need to know if there's problems. That way I can say to the supplier, okay, this is getting fixed, but however, can you monitor it? Can you personally yourself monitor it? And the suppliers know how pedantic I am, and they will actually, he will do that for me. Sorry, I'm just checking on something. Emily, are you still here? It's just letting me know so I can kick butt and make sure they stop it from happening. Okay, Palmy. Hopefully everything's okay. Hey, Cassandra. Oh, you don't touch the iced coffee. People need to leave your iced coffee alone. Sure, you didn't drink it yourself, Travis? Okay, while we're waiting for Miss Rosie to come back, I'm going to switch my camera while we chit-chat, and I'm going to DP. Oh, excuse me. Okay, there it is. Hey, Wilma. I wish a coffee a day kept my migraine away. And I'm officially halfway. Okay, Neha. I'm officially halfway of doing this canvas, but I'm not giving an update yet because I am waiting for a drill color to arrive, and it's got a big white sheet in it at the moment, so I'm not taking that off and risking getting dirt on it. So once I get the next lot of, once I get the drills I need and I finish that area, I will post a progress photo. It's very interesting, Lisa. My brain, I think, is finally used to it. It's interesting watching the canvas come together in a different light than rather than have it sort of come together slowly, level by level. What I'm going to do when I do this again is I'm actually going to get some release paper and cut it to the square sizes that I want. And I'm going to actually have the rest of the image covered because I think I will do this again on my next project. Now, the size I'm doing on this one is 80 by 100, and I've got one of two options for the BCA event, and both of them are, the other one's 80 by 100 and the other one I think is max size. I can't remember. But I won't tell you what they are until the event's on. And someone did ask a question about the BCA event. Because I'm co-hosting with the wonderful Angie. The event will run over both channels with stuff on the night lives and also on Angie's diamond painting adventures. Okay, where did I put it? Great. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking for my wax because this pen is not, or my putty, because this pen is not doing what I need it to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the BCA event this year. And if people worked it right, there's 2 events going. There's Amber and Cindy's event, and there's also the BCA event. If you work it right, you could probably do a canvas for both events. Because the BCA event, it just needs to be a canvas that has pink in it. And if one of the girls wants to say what their event's about, because I can never remember. Yeah, December, I don't think there's anything on, but my next year, I don't know how many events I'll get involved with next year because I've got a big canvas I want to complete. Well, good luck with graduation, Wilma. Awesome, Amber. If I get the canvas that is on order, it should cover both events, which I'm hoping. Oh, nice, Sarah. Time off's always nice. Inspections are always the worst thing to have to do. It's like the powers to be seem to think you got nothing better to do than to prepare for an inspection. How long have you got before you have to have it finished, Sarah? What a time-consuming task. Yeah, there's always a first time for something like that. And then when there's a first time, they take a lot more notice the second time. Oh, goodness, Sarah. Yeah, sometimes you just need downtime, and you've been working pretty solid, Sarah. You're a bit like my other half, Sarah. They've taken on a new job site, and they want to make him supervisor up here on the coast where we are, but they're expecting him to work astronomical hours, and he just can't do it all. But he's got to supervise there until the staff get up to what they need to do, and then he can hopefully cut back hours a little bit. hopefully they can get them up and running and give you the break you so desperately need. Hopefully you'll find something soon, Wilma. We'll make all that hard work worth it. Sometimes those that are not the youngest, and I'm not putting down anyone here if you are young, especially in a high pressure job like that, a bit older is always good. Yeah, some jobs you need to have a little bit of seasoning in life before starting a high pressure job, because some people just can't handle it. Oh. Exactly, Travis. There's nothing like real world experience to know whether a job's for you. Whoa, it's quiet in here. 18 people and no one's talking? Or are we typing lots? I thought I might have been boring everybody. Oh, hopefully they enjoy their food, Jeremy. Hey, Pixie. Food, now that sounds good. Oh, crap. Wear a black dress, I said. It'll be a good idea, I said, until I drop black drawers on said black dress and it's really hard to find them. Okay, Cindy. Yeah, I did, Travis. I blinged it out big time. Okay. Happy birthday to your dad, Pixie. That's a fine old age. Awesome. Awesome, Jeremy. So he was sulking before that? Okay. Oh, what a fusspot. Unfortunately, you can't give Thor wild crickets because you don't know what diseases the crickets carry.
I'm back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Did you all miss me? Did you miss me?
Of course.
You know, Amy needs to improve.
You know I miss you all the time, woman. Thor's happy because he's got his crickets.
Oh, yay.
All sorted?
Happy birthday to Pixie's dad. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Oh, what a morning. What a morning. All right, I want a diamond paint. I've got half an hour left. I get to have diamond paint for half an hour. It's all good. Oh, Cassandra, then Cola must be like super happy because she's very picky about what she eats.
I've kind of got fish that like that. There's certain things that they've recommended that they should eat, and the fish will not touch it.
Cola's very like she only eat biscuits when she's absolutely feeling like she's starving, even though she's not.
Oh, that dog don't starve for anyone. That dog's well fed.
Oh yeah. He definitely does not go without food.
Yeah, our cats are like that too. There's certain food that they just will not eat. No matter what
only
you do.
eats Dine. He only eats one brand of food and one flavour of it. That's it.
Oh, we can give our cats different flavours of it, but our cats, it's Dine.
No. Yeah, it's our cat. Put will only eat Dine and he'll only eat the salmon. Occasionally, if there's no salmon, he might eat the tuna, but it's got to be salmon. He's a little bit spoiled. They all both are.
If you've got animals, they're worth spoiling.
Kenzie's the same though. Oh, hello, Apple Pie.
Hello, Mr. Apple.
So Apple Pie gets to hear me in the room, and so I always say hello and blow kisses to him. So same with Scarlett. And now I've set my doves off outside. There's one right outside in the rubber tree.
Why the hell anyone would plant a rubber tree in a yard, I do not know.
I planted one for years. I had one growing. It started off growing it inside, and then I put it outside, and it just went absolutely cuckoo. Has he settled down now, Kath? He's such a spoiled, pampered baby, that one. Oh, my apologies.
All our fur-finned and scaly babies are spoiled.
I'm going to do some washing today. My husband's uniforms are all out, sitting in the wash house. I'm behind him because I've been working so much on the art in the store. My washing got a little bit built up, so now I've got to catch up. I need a house cleaner.
Yes, so do I.
Oh, my stomach's grumbling. It'll be leftover chicken for dinner tonight, for lunch today, rather than sushi. I've got a new candy corn treat at the pet store, and he is happy. I bet he is happy. You could win a KFC voucher. I'm calling bullshit. Because I'm pretty sure my KFC does not come in that email. No, it does not. Don't you just love it when people try to scam?
Yep, scammers getting smarter. If you get a too good to be true email, it usually is too good to be true. Always check with the company. If it's a genuine company, they'll have a phone number. Give corporate a call and ask.
Sarah, honey, you can come down anytime. I need a nanny, and I need a cleaner.
I just need the cleaner. The nanny, I don't.
Well, you don't have a Kenzie.
No.
Well, she's been really good lately. So
There's just not enough hours in the day to get everything done.
Cola has toys, but she has her favorite toy, and that's her one that looks very. I need to look at getting her a new one because that one's starting to die.
Is that the one she chases up the hallway?
Mm-hmm. I need to get her a new one. I need to find the exact one. That's the problem. You'd love to wear it. Kenzie's beautiful. She really is. She's starting to become a little bit more independent, like as she gets older. Like she's coming up 16, and I've noticed like huge changes in her behavior. Like she doesn't want to hang out with us too often. She just wants to kind of do her thing, and which is a typical teenager thing. And I really embrace that normal teenage behavior.
Jeremy got a phone call today from his own number.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
So did you answer it, Jeremy? Yeah, your little girl's growing up too fast, Rose.
She is. I know. I do love the normal parts of it. It really does brighten my day. You learn to embrace the good parts. She does the loud music. She does the, likes to hide in her room. And last night she came home and she had dinner and Daddy was late home, so she went at 5:30. She shut her door and I didn't see her again for the rest of the night. I think you guys have all just got possessed phones, personally. I don't normally answer phone numbers I don't know, but because I've been job hunting, I actually have to pick up the freaking phone these days.
I would have picked up, answered it, and asked if Jeremy was there.
You picked up and, hi, Jeremy, how are you?
Yeah. This is Jeremy speaking.
Maybe it was the wolf ringing you. I am gutted, Jeremy. I missed watching you make your bracelets yesterday. I don't know if that's the correct term for them. And I apologize if it's not. I was sitting there, going to thing it on, and then I was in the middle of doing an art piece and I got distracted and I forgot to press play on your live. I was like, bugger. Well, that's funny. I like that. Oh, exciting, Kath. Exciting. Oh, hello, stranger. My dad used to answer the phone, City Morgue, you kill him, we chill him. Used to freak a few people out. Especially back in the day of home phones. Like my friends would ring and that's how my dad answered the phone.
Yeah, those are the days where you didn't have a display screen so you couldn't tell whose number was calling you. God, that's showing our age, Rose.
It is. I remember having to sit on the floor with the phone on the wall
Yep.
And there was no such thing as a private conversation.
Oh, no, it was always in the middle of the lounge room hours because it was at my mother's seat. She had she had the telephone right next to her, so she wouldn't have to get up. So you couldn't have a private conversation with anyone.
I loved it when cordless phones came out because I could hide the phone in my room. Because I wasn't allowed boyfriends, so my boyfriends wouldn't get their sisters to ring.
Very smart, very smart.
My secrets come out now.
It's a bit late now.
I almost freaked when I was like 15 and my boyfriend at the time, turned up at my house to ask me out to roller skating. And my dad just about flipped his lid.
It's not like you're allowed to grow up or anything.
No. Oh, Mum was worse as I got older. Because I come from, my sisters did not do me any favors. My older siblings, they did not do me any favors in that trust department.
Yeah, because their mistakes come back and bit you in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and party lines. Did anyone ever house had party? Oh my God, they were annoying. On the farm, party line. Oh, you'd share the line with about 6 other houses.
No, I never had that. The fun was when you'd pick up the phone to dial out, and you'd have a cross line so you'd listen to someone's conversation.
Yeah.
Hoping and praying they wouldn't hear you.
Oh, Sarah, it wasn't. It was just they were just very, very strict because my older siblings had, and they were like a lot older than me. I was literally the baby. Party lines were cool. We had, there was like kids hour where all the kids in the neighborhood that were on that party line, we'd all get on the phone at the same time and talk to each other. We thought it was great fun.
So technically, a party line was the first live stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you want to look at it like that.
It was a group conference call.
Yep.
I got to speak to my son yesterday, which was really cool. We video called for a little while I was doing the dishes.
How's it going?
No, he's like Mum. He burns the candle at both ends. Sarah, we had CB radios growing up. Like we used to go on scavenger hunts using CB radios. It was so much fun. My dad's handle for CB was the Drunken Sailor. And his call sign was AK, as in Auckland, 5019.
Now come back to memories.
And mine was Silverhorn. Mum's was Pretty Belinda. I don't remember what my dead brother was. Nor do I care to remember.
Some things just aren't worth remembering.
Oh, Sarah, that's cute. Twinkle Toes. I'm going to call you Twinkle Toes now. You can be my Twinkle Toes. I saw what mistakes my older sisters made, and you're not. Me too, Wilma. Like that was me. Like I saw all the mistakes that they made, and I've always been adamant I won't be like them. Thumper. Oh, now it all comes out. That is so cute. I just put that away, and I've missed a few. Thumper is in after the Bambi bunny. I thought it was cute.
Where's our blue skies today, people?
I don't have blue sky.
Yeah, well, I don't either.
But that's normal for England, isn't it, Sarah? Rain. Yeah, see, Rory doesn't have a CB radio. I don't think he has a CB radio on his truck. I'll have to ask him.
Most do.
I think they just rely on cell phones. But he doesn't do long haul either.
Oh, then he may not, but long haul normally have CBs because you're not going to always get cell reception.
Yeah, I could not imagine him doing long haul. I don't think I could cope with him doing long haul. So Chris had a party line. It is 8. Yeah, I remember meeting truckers. Like Dad would do meetups and stuff, and we'd go along for a ride. It was always cool. That was back in the day. You didn't have to worry about being killed. I was a Mary Kay. Oh, I remember Mary Kay. Yeah, I bet it did. Mary Kay used to have really good makeup. Oh, I bet going for rides in the huge truck was lots of fun though, Travis. Yeah, I used to hitchhike back in the day, and I'd only ever accept a ride from a trucker. They always just were safer, especially in New Zealand. I don't know about other countries, but in New Zealand they were. What am I doing? 317. Okay, let's get myself confused here. So, Chris, are you happy with how your Newfie, before I start the baking process, are you happy with how the Newfie looks? Because I really do not want to screw up a national animal that's endangered for another country. I shortened the neck, I widened the neck, I shortened the, I literally did the whole body.
She's got to cook him, so she needs to know. Serving him for dinner.
Very pleased. Sweet, cool, awesome. Promised you it'd be in this year's one. I don't break promises unless I have to. It'll look even more spectacular when I have done the background and the painting on it. So that is August. Hey, Angie.
Hey, Angie. But you can get a pre-release of that one at the auction. Only one person will have it. And if it is someone wants it who has a current subscription, that number will be that will be their number for that.
Yeah, if you win the auction for any of the endangered animals, we will match it with the number that you've already got.
Yeah.
This is just a chance to own it early. Please note that the business is not making any money from this auction. All profits go to Michelle.
Michelle. The only cost we'll be covering is the cost of the canvases to the supplier. Thank you, Angie. That's a big help.
Why did I do that?
That will be on my to-do list for Monday.
And remember, next week, lives will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday during the day, our time. And Jenny will be doing lives Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays in the evening.
There's nothing
I
like
bet you what's going on.
Friday night live to end the week.
Thank you, Brother Jeremy, for sharing the GoFundMe and the shop links. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. Your Randall Spangler. I am not getting near as much of this done as I would like. It slowed down a little bit.
No, life gets in the way.
Yeah. Angie, are you excited about your purchase? Now, for those in our community who are Native American, I know that the bald eagle is a very, I know most animals are, but I know that the bald eagle is mostly associated with the American Indian Native community. Can someone explain to me, you can message me, you don't have to do it in chat if you don't want to, the importance of the bald eagle, please? Yeah, Wilma, I'm the same. I'm not studying, but I am trying to get stuff up in the shop as well as doing all the art pieces. So I'm trying to clean my house at the same time. It's not working. Then you'll love December's next year. Yeah, I know it's the American bird, but I know that it's there is a spiritual significance in the Native American Indian. Yeah, well, that's why I know we've got a couple. I know there's a couple in the chat that would probably know more about it. So I kind of don't want to do this piece and insult anybody.
Well, because what it represents is best done right to start with, not just the fact that it's an American icon.
Yeah. I'm more concerned about the spiritual consequences.
Was that you or me?
That was me. Oh, I know who that is. I was like, who's sending me a friend's request? And then I realized it's my bus driver. Oh, update on the bus driver too. You know, not the bus driver, the supervisor on the bus. She's actually getting up and making sure the kids are safely in their seat.
No, good.
Oh, that's good, Angie. Thank you. Oh, wow, Wilma. I remembered, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, so it's just I just want to yeah, I'm just being what's the word I'm looking for? Respectful.
Pedantic?
No, yeah, that too. But
and respectful. You don't want to insult a whole culture by getting it wrong.
No, exactly. Owls are a very spiritual animal for me too, Amber. So especially the Morport. I actually haven't seen or heard any owls since I've been here, which is very disconcerting for me.
No, there are owls around. I can remember when I lived in Victoria, in a house I lived in, I've come home one night and sitting on the veranda was a tawny frogmouth.
Guys, it's been very helpful. Thank you so much. I now know which direction I'm taking the art piece in, so thank you very, very much. Owls aren't, I plan to do an owl piece, but I haven't found a really good owl mesh yet. That's my problem. And I'm very pedantic. Awesome. Thank you, brother. Okay, cool. That helps me a lot. Thank you. I know yeah. That's awesome. You guys have been super, super helpful. Thank you. Oh, wow. You just got, it's a bit late there. We're just actually about to finish. I didn't even get a whole section done, but that's okay. I'll do that later.
Yeah, I didn't finish a whole section either.
Amber, yes, I do. I have a strong affiliation with wolves too. And lions is the other one. Oh, let's read bald eagles. I think you guys will like what I'm doing with the, yeah. Thank you guys. It's all been very, very helpful.
It's always good to get the feedback.
I will be, there will be another animal series being released probably a little bit at a time over the next few years. It's just going to depend when I get time to do it. But it's not an endangered animal piece. But it is a wild animal series. Oh, Amber. So you're going to like November. Amber's going to like November.
Oh, yeah, she is too, because we're just going through that, weren't we? That's all we're going to say.
Well, it's a matter of elimination, that one, considering what she's listed.
Christopher in his natural habitat.
Oh, so much I can say right now. I'm going to bite my tongue, though, because I'm just being cheeky.
Actually, I have to laugh. I have to tell you this before we go. You know how we were all in the room on chat last night and the cat was watching the screen? My grey cat was watching the screen. Yeah. She had her eyes focused on one person and one person only.
Squishy.
Squishy.
Everyone loves Squishy.
Oh, Jeremy.
That's what I was going to say, Travis, but you took the words out of my mouth. Oh, nice, Amber. Oh, nice. Oh.
I want to say so much right now, but my
This is not up. Joel, this is up.
This is a bite my tongue job.
I can't. I've only got top teeth in. My bottom ones don't stay in. I've lost too much weight. And my top ones are struggling as it is.
Yeah, that's right, Ange. Zip it.
All right, my lovelies, we are going to go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Yes. Thank you for all the feedback on the eagles. It's very much appreciated. I will be back Monday. And I will see you guys then. Haere kia kaha, bless your bums, and have a lovely Friday or Thursday night, depending on where you are. And if I don't catch up with any of you, have a great weekend. Mwah. Bye-bye.
And I'll see you tonight. Bye.